Goku had always been known for his unshakable spirit, his endless thirst for battle, and his ability to defy the odds. But now, something inside him was changing, something beyond even his comprehension. Ever since his strange experiences began, he could feel a power growing within him, manifesting in unpredictable ways. At times, it felt exhilarating, but at other moments, it was terrifying. It started subtly. Goku would sometimes react to things before they even happened, almost as if he could sense the immediate future. During a sparring session with Gohan, he dodged an incoming punch before Gohan had even moved. "Dad, how did you do that?" Gohan asked, pulling back and lowering his fists. Goku blinked in confusion. "Huh? What do you mean?" "You dodged before I even threw the punch. It was like you already knew what I was going to do." Goku scratched his head. "I don't know, Gohan. I just felt it, I guess." The feeling wasn't constant. It would come and go, appearing in bursts before vanishing like a fading dream. But each time it returned, it felt stronger. One night, as Goku sat on the roof of his house, staring up at the stars, he felt an overwhelming sense of awareness wash over him. It was as if he could hear the cosmos itself, every breath of wind, every flicker of distant energy. His mind expanded beyond Earth, beyond the galaxy, and for a split second, he felt everything. Then, just as quickly as it came, the feeling disappeared, leaving him gasping for breath. What was that?" he muttered to himself. Deep in his subconscious, something was stirring. The fragment of Zeno's essence within him was slowly awakening. The next day, Goku visited Beerus's planet for more training. However, even before he could get started, Whis approached him with a curious expression. "There is something different about you, Goku," Whis mused, tilting his head. "Your energy. It is shifting." Goku frowned. "Yeah, I've been feeling kinda weird lately. I don't think it's Ultra Instinct, though." Whis placed a finger to his chin. "No, it is something else. Something I have never sensed before." Beerus, who had been lazily sipping his drink, finally opened one eye. "What nonsense are you talking about now, Whis?" Whis turned to Beerus. "Lord Beerus, I believe Goku's essence has been altered." Beerus snorted. "Altered? By what?" Before Whis could answer, Goku suddenly felt the same sensation return. The overwhelming awareness, the ability to feel existence itself. But this time, it wasn't just passive, it was active. The sky above flickered for a brief second. The entire planet seemed to shift, like a mirage in water. It was almost as if reality itself had bent for a moment. Whis' eyes widened. "Fascinating." Beerus stood up abruptly, his expression darkening. "Goku, what did you just do?" I don't know." And the truth was, he didn't. It had happened without his control, without his intent. But the fact that it had happened at all meant something monumental was at play. Far above, beyond the reach of gods and mortals alike, two beings had sensed the disturbance. In the highest plane of existence, Zeno sat upon his floating throne, staring into the void. His usually playful expression was absent, replaced by something else. Uncertainty. Grand Priest. Goku did something weird again. The Grand Priest's eyes were already focused. He had felt it too. "Yes, my lord." The disturbance was faint, but unmistakable. Zeno tilted his head. "It felt like me again." The Grand Priest remained silent for a moment before speaking. "It appears the fragment of your essence within Goku is growing stronger. I fear it is no longer dormant." Zeno frowned. "But Goku is my friend. I don't want to erase him." The Grand Priest glanced at Zeno, his expression unreadable. "Then, let us observe a little longer. If this power grows beyond our control, we may have no choice." Meanwhile, back on Earth, Goku found himself plagued by more strange occurrences. Objects would occasionally disappear and reappear around him. Birds would pause in midair for a fraction of a second before continuing their flight. At one point, when he sneezed, the entire landscape around him flickered as if reality itself had hiccuped. He didn't understand what was happening, but one thing was clear. His power was evolving in ways he couldn't predict. Chi-Chi, usually dismissive of Goku's battle concerns, had also noticed the change in him. "You're different, Goku," she said one evening, watching him from across the dinner table. Goku blinked. "Huh? Different how?" "You're quieter. You eat less. And sometimes you just stare at things like you're looking at something no one else can see." Goten, sitting nearby, chimed in. "Yeah, Dad. Are you okay?" Goku forced a smile. "Yeah, I'm fine, you guys. Just been thinking a lot." But in truth, he wasn't fine. He felt like he was changing into something else, and he had no idea if it was something he could control. One night, as Goku stood alone in the wastelands, he decided to test his abilities. He focused, trying to channel the strange force inside him. At first, nothing happened. Then, suddenly, everything around him blurred. He found himself floating in an endless expanse, surrounded by stars, galaxies, and nebulas. A voice echoed in his mind. "You are beyond the limits of mortals now." Goku gasped. Who's there?" No response. Just the vastness of existence itself surrounding him. Then, just as quickly as it happened, he was back in the wasteland, panting heavily. And, for the first time in his life, he felt truly lost. Elsewhere, the Grand Priest turned to Zeno. "My lord, we must prepare." Zeno looked uncertain. Prepare for what? The Grand Priest's expression darkened. "Goku may soon reach a level where even you cannot control him." The decision had been made. If Goku's power continued to grow, the gods would have to intervene. And that meant only one thing. Goku's existence was now in danger.